Hello and welcome to this LangChain tutorial. So in this video, we'll discuss yet another runnable in LangChain, which is RunnableParallel. So RunnableParallel is also one of the core component in LCEL, LangChain Expression Language, which allows you to run multiple runnable objects concurrently on the same input. So you can run in parallel different tasks, right? So what happens is, suppose you have independent tasks, right? You have to summarize a document and you have to create a quiz also from the same document. So same document which you want to summarize and you want to create a quiz also from the same document. Then you can use RunnableParallel to execute these two workflows simultaneously because two independent tasks from the same document you are trying to do, right? So you can use RunnableParallel in this case. And just want to clarify, when we say the same input, right, it does not mean that both tasks have to get a exactly same input. So prompt may have different placeholders for different values. What you do is, when you pass the input dictionary, so you will pass all the key value pairs. So some of the pairs, key value pair, right, that may be required in one prompt, and some of the key value pair in another prompt. So example we are going to do will clarify this point if it is not making sense to you right now. So what we are going to do in this example is, so suppose you get a news update and you have to generate a press release for different social media platforms using that news update. So that's what we are trying to do here. So suppose you get a news update and then you want to generate a press release for LinkedIn. So there you want to keep the tone professional, and you want to generate a press release using the same news update for X, Twitter. So there you can have a bit casual tone also. So that is the task. You have to generate a press release for two social media platforms using the same news update. So here you can run these two tasks or these two workflows independently, as both are given the news update and then they can generate the press release as per the given instructions independently. Okay, so that is the task. Let's try to do it. So here we are again in LCL. I'll create a new file which will be runnable parallel demo.py. Okay, so that is where I'll create my code. So initial things, let me get this. All is almost similar. We have already done many times: system message, chat prompt template, and human message prompt template. Only thing new is this runnable parallel from LangChain underscore code dot runnable, because we are trying to run parallel tasks. Okay, then we load the environment variable. So I get all the API keys, and system message here is word wrap. You are a helpful assistant that generates content for social media platforms. So that is going to be the system message, which is same for both prompts. So I have LinkedIn prompt, I have a Twitter prompt. Here this is same system message. Human message is different, so that is given as a template, prompt template, where I use three placeholders. Write a LinkedIn tone post for LinkedIn platform about topic. So actually, if it is for LinkedIn, we can give this also hard code as LinkedIn, but just to give you an idea, kept it as a placeholder, that how different values you can inject later using the same dictionary when you invoke these chains. And same way for Twitter prompt, we have system message, then human message that has Twitter tone. So here you'll uh, have a different tone which should be professional. Here you can have a different tone which can be casual. So that is why separate. Topic will be same. This will also differ. So that is the idea here. Then I have this prompt and what else I need is parser. Just here output parser. Then I can have model also, right? So model, use chat grok here. Chat grok model equal to, for this I generally use that Quen slash when 3-32b. Can have some temperature also. Since we are going to create a press release, I can have a little bit creative here. Then I can create a function generate underscore release, let's say. Correct. Here I can write the logic which will do the job of creating two press releases. So this will get what? I'll have topic sent to it, which will be of type str, and it will return the press release. So that I can specify a string. So that is my function. So we have model, we have this and this. So I can create, first thing I can create these actual prompts, not prompt actually, chain I mean. So I can create a LinkedIn underscore chain, which will have this prompt, will have model and parser. So that is one workflow. Another workflow I can create for this one, right? Twitter. So Twitter chain here also, I just need to change this one. So I have two chains now, LinkedIn chain and Twitter chain. So two workflows, and that is what I have to run. So what we can do is we can create them using runnable parallel. So these two can run independently as separate tasks. So I can create a, let us name is parallel underscore chain equal to runnable parallel. That's where we can pass these two. So since we'll get two outputs, so better do it as a dictionary where you get output also as two keys you'll give. So using that you can get the extract the output. Let's say I give one key as LinkedIn. Here I pass this chain, LinkedIn chain. Then another one I can give as Twitter. Here I can pass Twitter chain. So I have my runnable parallel also done, which will get these two chains. So I have this. Now I have to invoke it with the values for these placeholders. That is the next task which we do, right? So parallel chain dot invoke. Here also you need to pass a dictionary. So I'll pass a dictionary and it will get the response which I can return also. Now here what we have to pass is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 things. So LinkedIn tone, that I can pass as professional, correct. So we have LinkedIn tone, same way I can pass Twitter tone, and we need platform also, right? So let's do that first. So LinkedIn platform, which will be LinkedIn. Then same way I can create two more. This will be Twitter tone, and do the same thing here. So Twitter platform and Twitter, and this I can change to casual. So this four are done. Then of course topic, which I'll get from here, this topic. So that is, you can see I'm passing this whole dictionary here with all the values. So what happens is, so this whole dictionary will be passed to both the chains. So whatever placeholders are needed here, it will extract those values for this, this and this from this whole dictionary. and this one will extract this and this from this dictionary. So that's what I meant by you can same input doesn't mean it has to be same for both the prompts. Same input means this way. You can still have different placeholders which you can pass from the same input. So now our response is also done. So I can, let's stop, call it like this time. If name equal to main. So we'll call this method generate release. Before that, I should get some topic. For topic, I just created one, right? Let me get that. So XYZ Tech announces new AI product for its Gen AI platform. That is the topic. So I'll get some response here. Now from that response, as I said, if you give it like this, you can extract values from this response using these keys. So I can say print LinkedIn content. Properly LinkedIn content. Then I can give a from response. You can take that one. So LinkedIn. Same way, I can take Twitter content and can give Twitter here. Some lines here, right? Slash and here also, and slash n. So with that, if I go to terminal, this thing let me be in the environment. Then I can call this on dot slash L3. Within that, runnable parallel. Okay, topic I've given as SRT. All right, so that was my mistake. I'll call it again. Oh, while writing topic, I forgot to pass it here. Okay, so if you see, okay, it has given, so better give here reasoning format equal to hidden, not here in chat, wherever you are defining that chat grok. Otherwise, it will give that thing also, but that is okay. If you see, why is it not printing those? Okay, so that print came in the beginning itself. So LinkedIn content, then actual content, then it thinks again. So Twitter content, then it thinks again, and this is actually Twitter content. All right, so that's how you can use Runnable Parallel to run independent tasks where you can save time, correct? Because you can run them concurrently in parallel using the same input. And as I said, same input doesn't mean it has to be exactly same. You can still have a dictionary where key value pair may be mapped to different prompts. So that is the idea here. Thanks for watching the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.